So today I am joined by Dewhurst from BowlPhish Glass Services. Aaron, how's it going?
It's going very well, thanks you.
Good, right. So today we were going to have a discussion, weren't we? A little bit about the environmental side of the work that you do, and also linking that in with the Made in Britain campaign that you're very much involved with. So do you want to tell us a little bit about that, what it is, how you're involved, and kind of maybe a bit about why it's important to you?
Yeah, so Made in Britain, I think that's for businesses nowadays, it's key being able to clarify that fact.
Mm-hmm.
And by being part of the Made in Britain campaign, that kind of like gives you a bit of the credibility, because you have to pass a certain criteria and prove that you do actually manufacture your products
mm-hmm.
in Britain.
Mm-hmm.
So we just think that the whole made in China, getting cheap mm-hmm. products is kind of like, it's a little bit gone by the way now, and people are actually genuinely looking for products that are manufactured in the UK.
Yeah, and I guess is that, would you say that the emphasis of that and the interest in the Made in Britain is more, I guess, on a quality side? Like you mentioned there, kind of, you can get stuff done a lot cheaper, but people want quality now, or do you think it's more of an environmental reason that people are making that choice to kind of buy from Britain?
I think it's a bit of both. If you're manufacturing in the UK yourself, then mm-hmm. you can guarantee the quality.
Yeah.
And there is that environmental impact that you're not importing something that's that's had a massive impact on the environment just through travelling.
Yeah.
So by us manufacturing ourselves, it's I think it's key to prove to the customers, and it just gives them that little bit of guarantee and confidence that they can rely on you to give them what they're asking for.
And I guess as well, does it kind of have them feel a bit more that they're doing their part, really? I think we all want to contribute, and we see more and more, don't we, online about the impact and the environmental challenges that we face, and it's nice to be able to do that, I guess, in every aspect, and particularly in our work, in kind of business.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's with all businesses, it's the way forward. You're gonna carbon footprint is key. So with our manufacturing processes as well, we're nowhere near where we should be yet with our carbon footprint,
mm-hmm.
but over the next 5 years we're going to be working at getting that carbon footprint down, and everything that we can recycle. Waste is a fact. You're never going to eradicate
mm-hmm.
that fact, which is what I think that's where a lot of it goes wrong. People are trying to eradicate a problem which is impossible to eradicate, mm-hmm. whereas you need to work with the problem and find a solution to either recycling, like for example waste.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we work towards and what we're working forward to. And I think people, everybody wants to kind of like help, but everyone knows they're not going to change the world. But I think if they can just do these little bits, by buying, clever.
So you say about kind of everyone doing their bit, and do you think maybe, as you say, there's this thing of, it needs to be perfect, rather than being more accepting and having maybe a growth mindset in, you don't expect yourself to solve the problem instantly, but this constant improvement and make little changes, and over a long period of time they're going to make a big impact, right?
Yeah. I think that's the key. I think the message that comes across is it's got to be instant, mm-hmm. and the world is going to end or something because of this, that, and the other. But it's not. I think everyone's got to realise that as long as they're making the small improvements over a period of time, one, it's affordable.
Yeah. And
two, it's realistic. But it's the goal is to have that vision. For 5-10 years time, that you're going to be, what is your carbon footprint? How are you going to save it? Whether it's on fuel, mm-hmm. like we will look at as soon as the electric van's available, that's what we look at getting. Because it's unfortunately at the moment it's not available, and it's not realistic in travelling that far. But as I understand it, in 2020 the first electric lorry is coming out. So hopefully from that the vans are going to come out as well. So we're going to be looking at those investments for the future. Mm-hmm. With regards to recycling our waste. You know, we're looking at that now, so
Mm-hmm.
we're probably 90% recycling our waste that we get, because again, you know, waste, you've got it, you can't eradicate it.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, and so if for other businesses out there in any industry, is there any tips you'd give them in terms of how to approach, I guess, a responsible plan of how they're going to move forward? You mentioned already about this kind of constant evolution. Is there anything kind of, how would you, what would your advice be to them?
Well, I think you've just got to look at, you know, everything from how you deliver, how you receive goods,
Mm-hmm.
and then how you're, you know, if you're even manufacturing, just where everything's coming from, what everything's packaged in,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So it's just kind of like, it is looking at the bigger picture. But everybody's different, you know. All businesses are different. Like ours is manufacturing, so we've got machinery.
Mm-hmm.
We also deliver, so we've got delivery vehicles, you know, and all those little things
Mm-hmm.
are what are going to make the big difference, I think, in the future. You know, so it's just, if you're you know, if you've got a manufacturing process that uses water, you know, how do you recycle that water? What do you do with the wastewater?
Yeah.
You know, what's in the wastewater? How do you get out
Mm-hmm.
of what's in the wastewater so it's not going into the land? You
Yeah.
know, so it's all little stuff like that.
Okay.
Which I say little, it's probably quite big stuff. But you know,
Okay.
there is ways out there, and I think the government there's a lot of research and development grants available. So, you know, if there's not a solution there now, you can look at doing it, and also, you know, you're going to get effectively paid for finding a solution to a problem.
Yeah. Okay. You've effectively given us two tips there. So that if there isn't a solution there, maybe, you know, you could be the one to solve it, and kind of looking out for grants and support to create renewable solutions, and then also seeing the bigger picture and maybe making 1%, 2% improvements in lots of areas ultimately create, on the grand scale of things, a much bigger impact, right? So just small little changes that equal
absolutely,
a lot bigger scale.
Definitely.
Brilliant, good stuff. Aaron, thank you very much indeed, and good luck with the rest of your kind of constant improvement in terms of your environmental footprint.
Pleasure. Thanks, Leah.
Thank you.